Hello, we are going to share on the fourth Sunday of Easter, April 30th, and we're going to emphasize today's Gospel, St. John's Gospel, have life more abundantly. I came so that they might have life and have it more abundantly. John chapter 10 and verse 9, verse 10. And I'm going to use several graphics and to share on this point, and emphasizing John 10:10. But we will also look at the other parts of the Gospel of John, chapter 10. And today we choose to have 10:10, have life. I have come that they may have life. So here I came so that they might have life and have it more abundantly. And this verse is very important. John 10:10. Have life, there's Christ's life, and this life will become more abundant. So have life and have it more abundantly. The it means life, and have this life, have it more abundantly. So we will share mainly on this verse here, but with some pictures, different pictures. And here we see Jesus with a sheep over his neck. And here it also says, I came so that they might have life and have it more abundantly. And this is the wording used by the American translation. I came so that they might have life and have it more abundantly. So, life, life. So, it's just a repetition, but I enlarged the picture so you can see more clearly life. I came so that they might have life and have it more abundantly. So we must emphasize life and emphasize that this life will become more abundant, richer. It's Christ's life, and He came to grant us this. So in the Gospel, in St. John's Gospel, he also mentioned that Christ is the gate. I am the gate for the sheep, for these sheep to come in and go out and have life, and have it to the full, have it more abundantly. So Christ is the gate, looking after the sheep, so that others with ulterior motives would not hurt the sheep, would not harm the sheep. So I came so that they might have life and have it more abundantly. Not just have life or static life, but dynamic life that will become more abundant. Christ gives this. So, and this is another picture. Christ is the Good Shepherd. Good Shepherd. But the Gospel did not say Good Shepherd, just said, the Lord is my shepherd, and mentioned, I am the gate for the sheep, looking after the sheep. That means looking after us, really. So I came that they may have life and have it more abundantly. It is life. Have life more abundantly. And we want to connect this with the World Earth Day, which comes on April the 22nd, World Earth Day. And the Vatican news mentioned, in Chinese, mentioned that we must increasingly respond to work. We must emphasize work, development, health, food, and I add inside greenhouse emissions. Greenhouse emissions would, I add it inside because it's a very important point for the survival of the earth and for the survival of humans. So I add it in, and I will afterwards also talk about the plan of Kowloon Water Bus to cut down on greenhouse emissions. So it's also concerned about the planet and its inhabitants. That means us, humans. I just mentioned that this should be connected to the colloquial Chinese translation of the Lord's Prayer, in which earth was translated as humans, but that's too narrow. So we have to change, we have to retranslate the colloquial Chinese Lord's Prayer. So we must respond to, we must consider to have life more abundantly, we have to consider work, development, health, food, greenhouse gas, and other things. But also, very important, the survival of the planet and its inhabitants and humans. So this is the gospel. Today's gospel, I've basically brought out this point. Very important point, to have life and have life more abundantly. Now I will mention the plan of the Kowloon motor bus, and also the motor bus for the outskirts of Hong Kong. And so there's LWB. So Kowloon motor bus and LWB plan to install more than 22,000 solar panels, aiming to become the largest solar power producer of bus companies in Hong Kong. This is very important, and they are doing it at a very good speed. And hopefully they will be very successful. And we should also praise them and so that stimulate them to do this, and also the government. So the solar panels, solar panels at bus stops, solar panels on the bus, on top of the bus. So large amount of solar panels. So so we have to World Earth Day. We have consider what we just said about Kalamudha bus. We must respond to work, development, health, food, greenhouse gas, greenhouse gas emissions, and survival of the planet and its inhabitants. Our survival is at a very dangerous stage. The survival of the earth and humans' survival. And we have to consider also these, not only consider the human. So it's have life more abundantly. Have life and life more abundantly. So, yes. So, so we have shared this, and hopefully all of us, all Catholics, would help out and consider these things and understand these things and do what we can to develop it. The government wants to have more electric cars, but their planning is not good enough, and they have to try and do more to encourage more people to buy electric cars. And we have to encourage people to do that, and we have to encourage one another. We have to encourage the Kalamudha bus, and we have to encourage the church, and the church must encourage the people, the city. Okay, God bless all of you.